guys, my name is Bree. If you follow me on social media, you probably know me as Suicidal Gummy Bear. I typically stick to gaming, so this whole review thing is kind of new to me. But I had to try. Disney is such a huge obsession for me that it's right up my alley. I have a 4-year-old that I love watching Disney movies with, but if I'm completely honest, I would watch them without her. So that's a thing. As you can tell, I've got my ears. I've got ears across my wall in the back too, mixed in with numerous Disney items. Of course, I've got my full-size Iron Man suit that is wearable, and then all of my other gaming things. Um, so anyways, what I wanted to talk to you guys about would be my favorite Disney movie, which is The Great Mouse Detective. And what I absolutely loved about this movie when I was little was it was kind of one of the first introductions to Sherlock Holmes. And kids nowadays, they know Sherlock Holmes as Robert Downey Jr. And while I absolutely love him, I feel like the original, um, I mean, not original, but original to me, would be Basil of Baker Street. And watching him take Olivia and Dr. Dawson on a quest to save Olivia's dad, where they use their friend Toby, the basset hound, to track down Fidget, the bat who was actually responsible for taking Olivia's dad, and following the clues up to Radigan and his plan to use the Queen. Actually, not the Queen, this really awful toy version of the Queen, to make him ruler of everything. And during this whole thing, Radigan tries to feed the Queen to his pet cat, which, pet cat, and you're a rat, but whatever. Watching this movie as an adult, I kind of see that there are some things that are a little messed up, like, the execution of one of uh, the rat at the end of the movie, and kind of the whole seductive theme to being in the rat trap. Um, but throughout it all, Sherlock Holmes, Basil of Baker Street, uses his wit and cleverness to follow the clues, find Olivia's dad, and um, they are able to save the Queen. They get her away from the cat, and from this like matchbox balloon ride thing, they collide with Big Ben, and Basil beats Radigan. I think the first example of no capes. So, the cape right in the gear, just in. So, after everything, Basil is able to bring Olivia and her dad back together, and it kind of ends with a huge cliffhanger, like, at least to me when I was little, and I always thought that this was the moment that they could have just taken it and, like, ran with it. It's my dog, Marvel. Um, so all of the Disney movies that they decided that they're going to do sequels on, I think this was one that they definitely missed out on. Because at the end of the movie, this distraught new client comes in, and they could have just launched into another movie. And I think that I really hope that someday they decide that they're going to make another one of these, because I feel like it was underrated. It was such a good movie, and it's kind of a different perspective on Sherlock Holmes. And I thought that was pretty awesome when I was little. So, anyways, I realize my review is a little scattered. If you haven't figured it out, I love this movie, and you should definitely see this movie if you haven't seen it yet. I hope you like my review, and I really hope that I get the opportunity to do this again some more. I promise I will do a lot better with this. Um, again, totally new to me, but yeah. So, thanks, guys.